to this broadcast of high school varsity volleyball. We're at Minster Middle School, where the St. Henry Redskins take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is brought to you by these sponsors: Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, NKTelco, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwerdeman Incorporated, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Victory Machine, Town Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kittiger Custom Fabrication, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Shelby and Dark County, Superior Aluminum, DeRushi Inn, Busher's Market, Finishing Touches, Francis Manufacturing, One Service Center, Rachel Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Warner Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage, welcome you to Minster Middle School here for MAC action between the Minster Wildcats and the St. Henry Redskins. Along with Greg Burney, I'm Dave Kudnapke. Let's look at our keys to the game, Greg. Brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. We'll first start with the visiting Redskins.
Thanks, Dave. First, the Redskins, they will work on serving and serving aggressively, something we see as a theme in the MAC. And also their serve receive, obviously, to set the team up well. They want to get the ball in play, set up their hitters, so they have to serve receive well. And then just consistency, playing throughout these matches. MAC games play a lot, typically, as far as the match going on, and they need to be consistent throughout. On the other side, for the Minster Wildcats, keeping up the intensity, same kind of thing. They want to make sure they can come out ready to play, but keep that intensity throughout and match the energy from St. Henry. Blocking at the net, there's a couple really nice outside hitters for St. Henry. Minster needs to control a little bit with blocking, and then just play their game. Don't get wrapped up in your opponent. Come out and attack and play their own game.
Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. The first battle point goes to St. Henry as we look at our Sydney Allglaze Audiology starting lineups. First, we'll start with the Redskins there. They have 2 seniors, 3 juniors, 2 freshmen. Their big hitters are Mia Niekamp and Brianna Seifring. You'll want to see. And then on the other side, as you get a kill for Minster, their starting lineup, more of a veteran squad. 4 seniors, 3 juniors, Ivy Wolf and Alyssa Niemeyer and Ella Mesher, their big hitters.
That first kill for Minster was by Alyssa Niemeyer.
That was Clooney, the setter, serving it out of bounds. Minster is 9-5 on the season. St. Henry 10-5. Both these teams are 2-3 in the MAC, so very evenly matched if you look at the records. St. Henry's has won 6 of their last 7 games. Minster's coming off a win over West Liberty Salem on Saturday. Servers across, dug by Wolf. Clooney will set Oldigus. Oldigus, nice dig by Seifring. They'll set Niekamp off the blockers, dug by Sharp. All the way over, they go to Niemeyer. Dug there by St. Henry. From the back row, it's Seifring that sails long. Point Minster.
Well, a nice start for Minster. They played a couple tough games last week in the MAC, I think both against Marion and New Knoxville. Struggled a little bit out of the gate, trying to get comfortable. A little home cooking will help as well. They definitely are off to a much better start here tonight.
Niekamp off the blockers and down. And Niekamp, just a sophomore, switched from middle hitter to outside hitter this year.
Yeah, good kill there by Niekamp. She was involved in the first point there on block for St. Henry as well. So she's got a termination block and a kill to start the match.
Lydia Whirling in the game, freshman. She'll set along with Ella Delside, so they run a 6-2 offense. 2 setters, everybody else hits. There's Clooney hitting, setting to Wolf, and Ivy Wolf with the kill. Wolf in the last couple weeks, she switched from being a libero to being a hitter, where Ava Sharp did the opposite. She went from hitting to being a libero. Not too often you see it in the middle of the season. Rick.
Right. Switching things up a little bit, try to get a little more continuity.
Hit there by Wendell that's in the game. Bumped and almost falls. Nice save by St. Henry, but they can't make it over. Point Minster.
And Minster out battling here to start out. Got themselves a 1-point advantage here in the first set.
Brent Oldigus serving for the Wildcats. And the team leaders in aces. It's led by Ivy Wolf with 19. Bryn with 14 kills, and she almost got another one, and that will fall.
Nice little push over there by Worley. I think she caught the Minster defense a little in shock there. That ball came back. Good play by St. Henry.
I think they thought what I thought. They weren't getting it over.
Yeah.
They relaxed a little bit. Niekamp goes back to serve. Dug by Wolf. Clooney chases it down to Wolf. Dug by Niekamp. Whirling this side, Schrudeman. Hit deep in the corner, covered by Niekamp. Whirling Schrudeman for the kill, Sydney Schrudeman. So this is a St. Henry team that lost a lot in graduation. The last 2 years they won the MAC, and they were also ranked #1. Only following agreement along the tournament trail. Hit by Dana Pranger for the kill. Pranger hits from the right side. We'll get another look.
And a good play there by Pranger. Get her in the kill box scoring column to start the match.
Ava Greasup in the game. Defensive specialist junior. Serving the 5-5 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard as that goes wide. First National Bank. Think first. Grace Lange, the junior libero. Serving for Coach Tricia Rosenbeck in her 5th year at her alma mater. Sharp, and that'll be free balled across by the Wildcats. Niekamp whirling slide play to Seafring. Wildcats block it. Hit from the back row, nice save by Lange. Seafring not able to hit it.
And Minster had a couple nice breaks coming across the net, catching the tape a couple times, and it's definitely thrown St. Henry a little off timing, and get another one there to even it at 6.
Wolf with the serve. Played by Seafring. Niekamp will hit it from the back row and too long. 7-6 Minster. Is a very back and forth game so far. Wolf with the serve, dug by Seafring. Whirling to go back to Seafring. Off the blockers for the kill.
And nice setup that time by St. Henry. We talked about the serve receive, and they've definitely struggled with it a little bit here early on. About quarter of the way through the first set, but that's one of the few times they've been able to get their offense set up cleanly. And it shows there, Seafring able to put it away.
Ella Delside with the serve. Niemeyer with the hit in the corner for the point.
And on the flip side, we mentioned we saw Minster last week, and one of their solid hitters has been Niemeyer. I believe she leads the team, and she gets a nice setup for her. She usually does a nice job putting it away. Gets one there for Minster.
Nice save by the Wildcats as they keep it alive. Delside goes to Winner. Carly Winner with the kill.
Not a lot behind that one for Winner, but hits it in the right place. Gets us even again at 8.
Winner, Niekamp, and Seafring were 3 of the players back off last year's team that was in that rotation that won a district championship. As now Seafring with the serve. Fed by Greasup back on the Minster side. Lange bump set. Niekamp, nice dig by Sharp. Wolf will take it from the back row. Lange sets it up. There's a dig by Sharp. Niemeyer, that will go too long. Point for the Redskins. 9 serving 8 in favor of the Redskins. The JV game won to Minster. They won in 3 sets. Seafring continues to serve for the Redskins. Led by Sharp, chased down by Clooney. And a long way, Sharp free balls it over. Bell side, set, Niekamp, dig by Grisa. Clooney with a nice save off the blockers. Just hit across. Chance for Minster here. Clooney tries to take it over in 2. Close to the net. Whirling's blocked by Oldigus. Backset not able to get it over, and a point for the Wildcats.
We have to give that point to, if we could, give it to Jaden Clooney, where she was all over the court, really tracking some miles down there. Made a couple real nice saves from Minster to get that point back, even it up again.
As Clooney serves, a junior setter. Little mix-up in the back row. And they don't quite make it over.
Heck of an effort. That one went a long ways. Thought it might clear the net, but
10-9, timeout on the floor by St. Henry. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Welcome back here to Minster Middle School as Coach Rosenbeck with the timeout, scoring a First National Bank scoreboard 10-9. Greg, I don't think either team has had more than a 1-point lead.
yeah, it's been obviously close here throughout this first set. We're just about halfway through it. Both teams are really trying to get settled in a little bit yet. Not had any real good offensive sets, a few here and there, but not consistently. So I'm sure that's what the timeout was for by Coach Rosenbeck as well, to try to get her team settled in a little bit. And there's a miss hit and our first ace of the match.
Jaden Clooney with the ace. You don't usually see a timeout taken with just down by 1 point, but Coach Rosenbeck, experienced coach, it's like, why wait if you need to change something? This time Seifring able to bump it over to Niekamp with a good angle shot. Mia Niekamp.
Yeah, nice ball there by Niekamp. As you mentioned, she played a lot last year. Gets a good hit on that one to get the kill.
Sydney Schwiedeman goes into the front row as junior Laura Pikey serving for the Wildcats. Dug by Sharp. Over to Oldigus. That will be wide. So St. Henry with the point. Makes that the scoreboard.
I was just going to say, I've got an 11 all. It should be even, right?
I believe so. No, they gave that to Minster. It must have been a player in net. The line judge called it was out, so the score is correct. 12-10 Minster. Off the blockers, Mia Niekamp again. Into the game in the front row, Claire Wendell, number 5, and back to serve number 7, Lydia Whirling. It's a 12-11 game. Both teams 2 and 3 in the MAC. Back set to Clooney, will dink it. Back on the Minster side, Wolf puts it away.
Again, we talked about getting the ball into your hitters, and St. Henry Clooney struggling there. Made a couple of easy hits over to Minster, gave him really a free kill attack there. Ivy Wolf waiting for that one with the easy knockdown.
Brendan Wilgus with a running serve. Nice dig by Seifring. They go to Niekamp, just able to make it across. Whirling will set Schwiedeman for the point. Sydney Schwiedeman with a dink.
See the replay here is just good vision by Schwiedeman. Saw the blockers coming back up again and just tipped it over the 2 frontline blockers.
Replays being brought to you by Winners Quality Meats in Osgood, Ohio. Good angle shot there by Pranger. Free ball over by the Redskins. Overpass. Seifring couldn't quite put it away. They'll say Wolf, and she does.
And a nice hard swing there from Ivy Wolf. And again, we talked about the overplays. Minster caught a break there. I don't know if we got that far back, but there's the end of the replay, and St. Henry just trying to dink it over And on the other side, Minster able to set Ivy Wolf up, and she's able to put one down solid to give Minster a 2-point lead.
Dink, good job there by Ella Mesher with the dink, a nice hit to the setter. Whirling back set to Wendell. Claire Wendell with the kill.
At times they were able to get in their offense. As you mentioned, able to get to Wendell for the big finish.
Rivero, Grace Lange serving down by 1. With these teams tied for 5th in the MAC. Mesher with, I believe, her first spike of the night. We'll go over to Seafring off the blockers, and it falls. Brianna Seafring with a kill.
We talked about the outside hitters in the pregame. Seafring, one of them, does a nice job. Got good arm action when she comes to the net. And gets the kill there. Forza Henry even ended up at 14.
Overpass put away there by St. Henry. It's
Carly Winter.
So now St. Henry takes the lead by 1, 15-14. Lange spins the ball. Dug there by Wolf. Wolf will hit it deep. Whirling sets Brianna Seafring. Dug by Sharp. Clooney to Wolf. Down the line for the point.
Ivy Wolf doing a nice job on that far left side. Like you said, this first set has been very close throughout. I think Minster had the biggest lead at 2. And now we're even again at 15.
Both teams are struggling with getting that first pass to the setter. So that's the last time Minster could have. That one sails long.
Yeah,
first hit in volleyball is so, if you can have that setter just waiting to set it, everything else follows. Delside into the game with a 1-point lead. Lefty with a serve dug by Sharp. There's Clooney, gets set.
Good save.
Good save there. Nice job, but they could not finish it. Ella Mesher with a hit there for the Wildcats, and she'll go back to serve. 16-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Hard serve dug by Lange. Nobody's able to get the second one.
Big serve there by Ella Mesher. Much needed for Minster. They will pull back to a 1-point lead.
Been impressed by Minster serving. They served a lot of line drive just barely over the net tonight. As you see another one there. Causing a lot of St. Henry to be out of system, as they say. Nice save there by Greasup. Away from the net, it's Niemeyer. Dug by Delside. Lange bumped across. Clooney go over to Niemeyer off the blockers, covered by Delside. They go Niekamp from the back row, dug by Greasup. Clooney will go back row to Mesher, dinks it for the point.
All those hard hit balls dug out no problem. The kill coming from Ella Mesher, back row shot, just calmly takes an easy swing and drops it in there where nobody's standing.
Just the right arc on that is they will call a foot foul on the serve. You don't see that very often. I believe that's what the
I believe so.
Up official, yeah. So gives the side out back to St. Henry. Brianna Seafring with the running serve, dug by Greasup. Set the hold gets flat-footed. Bump set. Niekamp down the line for the point.
A nice location there for Mia Niekamp. Back left corner, about right on the line. Evens this back up again, 18 all.
Nice bump set there by Grace Lange. A back set, a bump set behind her head, I should say, to Niekamp. Gave her to finish it. Minster not able to get a spike set up. St. Henry not able to do the same thing. Clooney, and there'll be a call, a double hit against Clooney.
Both these teams, you mentioned it before, really struggling to get in their offense. Neither really getting that first pass effectively up to their setter. And that's really what's kept this game as close as it is, because they both kind of had the same issues. A perfect example again.
Free ball to cross. Delside. Go in the middle to Niekamp. with the kill.
Definitely, St. Henry's been if there's been a consistent team, they've been it, but they've had troubles as well.
Timeout on the floor this time by Minster. I'd like to let you know Grand Lakes Health presentation on NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Seisch Ruderman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kinniger Custom Fabrication, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shelby in Dark County, Superior Aluminum, the Rushi Inn, Busher's Market, Finishing Touches, Francis Manufacturing, Point Service Center, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's in Western Ohio Mortgage. Our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our replay sponsored by Winners Meats. Starting lineup by Sydney Always Audiology. And our first National Bank scoreboard, St. Henry with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, we talked about it right before the timeout. You know, both these teams really struggling to get their offense set up. I'd say St. Henry's been a little bit more effective, but they have had a lot more unforced errors, which has kept Minster in this first set, but now trailing by 2. St. Henry going back to serve with Seafring with a 2-point lead.
I just think that first serve right after the timeout is critical there. There's Sharp with a nice hit to Clooney. They go over to Oldigus and a block there by Chloe Gales, #1, and Carly Winter, 8.
Got a big point there. Gives you 21 to 18, a 3-point lead, but a 3-point lead in a crucial place in this first set for St. Henry.
Seafring continues to serve. She served about 4 in a row here. Led by Griesuk. Clooney this time will go to Niemeyer, and that one never made it over. Now 22 to 18.
And I feel like St. Henry, ironically, with Seafring in the back row, being a little more aggressive at the net as far as blocking, has been very effective here the last couple points.
Winter, Niekamp, and Gels in that front row for St. Henry. There's Griesuk with a nice dig. To Niemeyer, she will dink it for the point.
Heads up play there by Niemeyer, identifying that they have been more aggressive, and dinks it right over for the kill.
Into the front row is Dana Pranger as Clooney with the serve. Will set it over to Niekamp through the blockers. When they need the point, they go to Niekamp. She's been coming through.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. She leads their team with 166 kills on the season, not too far behind her Seafring with 152. So there's some rhyme and reason for that attack.
23 to 19. Serve across by Bikey. Oldigus hits it right over Bikey's head for the point.
Yeah, great location by Marina Oldigus. Big point gives Minster some opportunity here, yet still trailing by 3. Not much room for error at this point, but still not out of it.
Realistically, they need to make at least 3 in a row here,
right,
in order to stay alive. Hit by Seafring, covered by Minster. Hit from the back row, it's Niemeyer. St. Henry keeps it alive.
Good call on that by Delsite.
They go Wolf, does like almost a power dink, finds a spot.
Well, that's one for Minster. They had to work for that one. Delsite made a great save under the net to pull that one out of the net. But in the end, Ivy Wolf able to get the kill.
23-21 as Niemeyer continues to serve. This time a short one. Delsite will set Gallus from the outside, and Oldigus and Wolf with the block. Timeout on the floor, as this time St. Henry calls the timeout. This is an opportunity to let you know NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. The replay times are Saturday, October 10th at 8 p.m. and Sunday, October 11th, and also at 8 p.m. Game will be available for 1 week as video on demand at nktelco.com. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports.
And Dave, you mentioned before about coming out of timeout, how big the points are. This is a huge one. Minster's got the last 2 to cut this lead to 1, but a giant point coming up here, because if you're Minster and you get this, you're even at 23. If you don't get it, it puts St. Henry right on the doorstep of winning set number 1 here. So big serve coming from number 15, Alyssa Niemeyer for Minster.
Also, a lot of times St. Henry have a certain play they want to run out of this, so we'll see what happens here. There's a dig by Niekamp. Del side will go back to Niekamp. Hit, she dinks it. Covered by Minster. Hit over by Pranger on 2. Del side hits Schwierdeman for the dink. So as Greg mentioned, a big point goes in favor of St. Henry.
Yeah, not a great point by any means, but give St. Henry some credit. They did what they needed to do there to drop that one in. And now have a 2-point advantage and a match point, a couple of match points here coming. I'm sorry, not match, set point coming here for St. Henry.
Leah Whirling into the game to serve. Set point, and we'll have another time out on the floor by Minster. We'll step aside. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Coach Garman with the timeout here, team against the wall, down to set point by St. Henry.
Yeah, they were in the same situation at 23-20, basically. No room for error here if you're Minster. They have to run a couple in a row here to even this first set up at 24. On the other side, St. Henry has a couple of set points here to try to take set number 1.
Whirling with the serve. Made by Sharp. Chased down by Pranger to keep it alive. And now on the St. Henry side. Whirling will go to Niekamp in the middle for the set. Mia Niekamp closes us out for St. Henry on her first National Bank scoreboard. St. Henry 25, Minster 22. Both teams will switch, or no, they won't not switch sides. They'll go back to the benches. We'll be back with set 2 on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. We had a close first set. It was close the whole way, but St. Henry prevails 25-22 in our first National Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, quick little rundown of our stats. We had 16 kills there in the first set for St. Henry and 11 for Minster. 2 blocks by St. Henry for points and 1 for Minster. 2 aces by Minster, none for St. Henry. Pretty even most of the way, like we talked about halfway through that set. Both teams really struggling to get in their offense. Not what we typically see out of either of these groups. You know, I think they'll settle in as these sets go on. But that first pass especially, both teams just really seem to not be able to handle it and get it to their setters right away. And you can tell a lot of timeouts taken by both teams in that first set to try to settle their team down a little bit and get into some sort of rhythm.
Both these teams 2 and 3 in the MAC. It seemed like when they needed the big point, Niekamp had a lot of big points for the Redskins.
Yeah, we talked about her. She's definitely a good hitter for St. Henry. Leads the team coming into this match with 166 kills. Did a nice job, like you mentioned. In volleyball, you tend to have 2 or 3 people you go to a lot. She's definitely one of them for St. Henry.
Yeah, she averages 3.3 kills a set. Seaframe with 3 kills a set. Nobody from Minster averages 3, as that will be a call against St. Henry. The leading hitter for Minster is Alyssa Niemeyer, 2.1, followed by Ella Mesher at 1.6. So right now Minster takes the lead 1-0. All the way over is Chloe Gels with the kill. Freshman Gels plays primarily on the right side, but that time she had to hit it from the left side after the serve. As Niekamp moves into the front row as Brianna Seaframe serving for the Redskins. Nice dig there by Niemeyer. Hit by Pranger, bounced off a couple people at the net. Hit by Winter, nice dig by Clooney. Set over to Pranger, the dink falls.
Good location there by Dana Pranger. Gets Minster on the board. You'll see the replay here. And it doesn't always have to be about power. She saw the blockers, pushes it to the opposite side for the kill.
Well, dinks have fallen in normal there. There's an ace by Niemeyer.
There's now the 3rd ace on the match for Minster.
Minster talked about last week they were 1-2 with losses to Knoxville and Marion, but beat West Liberty Salem. Before that, they had a 4-game winning streak. Now they're trying to battle a very good, albeit young St. Henry team, and that's hit over by Del side. Clooney will set Oldigas, tries to push it in the corner. They'll call it. Oh no, there's a wildcat in the net
violation. Yep.
Back on the St. Henry side, of course, St. Henry, one of the perennial powerhouses, 7-time state champion, 14 state appearances. Of course, Dee Stoner, long-time coach, 5 state championships. Lori Schruderman, Diana Kramer before she left for New Bremen, won 1 in her alma mater. Schruderman with the hit, dig by Sharp. Back set, Pranger off the blockers, dug by Seaframe. Del side, sets Niekamp, block. I think it was mostly Bryn Oldigas.
Yeah, definitely.
Oldigas, a very tall middle hitter with the block there.
Minster getting off to a nice start here in set 2, leading 4-2 after losing the first set.
Oldigas with the running serve. Outside hits to Schruderman. Clooney with the dig. Mesher hits it over, takes a tumble. Schruderman again before Mesher gets up and falls. It's had a lot of dinks that fall tonight, more so than normal.
Yeah, I think like we mentioned before, just a lot of that not great passing on that first play. You get a decent one there, is really nowhere to go with that hit. So instead of trying to force it, both teams have just been dinking it across, and they've been fortunate in some instances to get the kill out of it.
So this time by Whirling. Bumped over, another free ball by Minster. Bump set by Lange. Clooney with the first hit. And they will call a double hit there as Sharp tried to set it. It's something when you hit it to the center, it'll take the team out of the system because now somebody else has to hit that second hit. So we are tied 4-4 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Hard serve by Whirling, chased down by Savannah Bergman, and she's able to get it over. And they will call another lift, that time on St. Henry. A double hit, if you will.
Both these teams have been struggling with that here early in our second set. Minster going to get it back here on offense.
A big grease up. Serve dug by Lange. Worland sets Seaford from the back row. A little bit of mix-up, but Seaford gets a kill.
Yeah, good shot from the 10-foot line there by Seaford. Evens us up again here in set number 2.
5 serving 5. This MAC battle. Go through the MAC standings when we get a chance. A lot of good MAC teams as usual. And there's a kill by Wolf. Look at the standings as we mentioned. New Knoxville and New Bremen both at 5-0. New Knoxville's actually still undefeated overall, 13-0. New Bremen's 14-1, lost to Fort Laramie. And right behind him is Fort Recovery in Marion at 4-1, and then these two teams are right behind those two at 2 and 3 apiece. There's Grease up. Clooney will take it over. Niekamp, Worling, Schrudeman, dug by Sharp. All the way over to Niemeyer. Nice dig, but that will go out of bounds. Kill, Alyssa Niemeyer.
Yeah, a good setup that time by Minster. Get it to their leading hitter on the team, Alyssa Niemeyer. We talked about it earlier, especially it seems like on that left front side. She does a great job. Good swing there, gives Minster a 2-point lead.
Ivy Wolf serve, dug by Niekamp. Worling chases it all the way down, bumped across. Chance for the Wildcats. Back set to Mesher. Did a nice job of reaching back for the point.
Yeah, not exactly the best pass for Ella, but as you mentioned, she's able to track it down and get it in an open location for the kill. Minster the biggest lead here in set 3, and right on cue, they give one back.
Talked about the MAC standings. Something you won't be surprised about is the MAC has 4 of the top 5 ranked teams in the state. Number 1 is New Bremen, number 3 is New Knoxville, number 4 is Fort Recovery, number 5 is Marion Local. Fort Laramie is the one in the middle there at number 3. So 5 teams within about 20 miles there is a kill by Niemeyer.
That's definitely been a trend we've seen the last couple of years.
Mercer, Allglaze, and Shelby. You just about take a circle around them, and there is an ace by Ella Mesher. Right on the line. Timeout on the floor by St. Henry. They're down by 4 here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Welcome back to Grand Lace Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. First game won to St. Henry by 3, 25-22, a very closely played game. Here Minster has a 4-point lead.
Yeah, they put a nice little run together here. A couple kills by Alyssa Niemeyer and an ace from Ella Mesher. And I think they have their largest lead so far of the match here at 4 points. As you mentioned, Dave, it's been pretty closely played here so far.
Serve across, dug by Lange. Winner has to hit it over left-handed. Grease-up will set Wolf from the back row, and a nice hit by Ivy Wolf.
The Wolves had some nice strong hits here tonight. Gets another one there. More importantly, gets Minster up to their biggest lead at 5 points.
Here you see their nice bump set by Grease-up, and Wolf says, I'll take it.
10-foot line shot of Dandy.
Asher. Worling has to chase it down again from the back row. Niekamp sails long.
There's that same pattern we keep seeing on both sides, especially with St. Henry right now. First pass is not good. They're running and scrambling, trying just to get to a ball.
Mesher off the top of the net for an ace. You can do that every time. It's unstoppable.
Yeah.
Wow. I'd like to see what percentage of those go for aces. Probably about 80%. See that time it was a half-inch lower.
She was testing your theory.
Yeah. I do know if you don't make it over 100% of the time, the other team scores.
You're supposed to loosen that tape a little bit better at home when you get that one off the top.
Yeah. Del side into serve. St. Henry down by 6. Led by Wolf. Will set. Oldigus finds a spot. And Minster's starting to get a lot of their hitters now hitting it.
Yeah, getting in a nice groove. Getting the balls up to their hitters to make some plays, and you got another one there. Wildcats with a 7-point lead.
Set a run in this offense here. Jada Clooney serves it a little long.
Good eyes by the St. Henry team because that was not long by a lot.
Seifring back to serve.
This was the lineup that did St. Henry a lot of damage late in that first set, especially up front. They blocked really well with this group, so we'll see if Minster can do some damage or St. Henry's going to crawl back into this one.
Bellside goes to Niekamp there, and there's a point. They do it a little bit different. They have Niekamp and Winter, and Niekamp usually is the outside hitter, but she hit in the middle there. I mentioned earlier, she played middle hitter last year on that team as a freshman. This time they needed an outside hitter, and he's back on her experience last year, hit it from the middle. There's Wolf from the back row. Dug by Bellside, bumps at Lange. And Niekamp takes a little bit off of it for the point.
Yeah, I think everybody from the Minster side was expecting a hammer there. Niekamp took quite a bit off and just got it across. It's 2 straight here from Seifring serving.
Dug by Wolf. Clooney back set to Niemeyer for the kill. Niemeyer usually hits from the left there. Nice hit from the right side.
I was just going to say the same thing. She's usually over there where she makes a nice play, ends that run.
Yeah. And she said that was a good lineup for St.
For sure.
There's Lange, Bellside. Winner on the wraparound. Good hit, but wide. 15 tennis coach Rosenbeck was asking for a tip there, but not called. Niemeyer serving with a 6-point lead as Minster trying to even up this match at 1 set apiece. Bellside, there's Niekamp, dug by Sharp. Wolf elevates and puts it away.
And Ivy Wolf getting some clean shots on the ball tonight.
Timeout on the floor by St. Henry. We'll step aside and we'll return on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back. Timeout by Coach Rosenbeck. As you see her team huddled around her. Veteran coach, 5th year at St. Henry. Before that, she coached 8 years at St. Mary's. And right now, she's trying to rally the troops down by 7.
Yeah, talked about Ivy Wolf having some good hits on the ball before the break. Check the stats. She has 8 kills leading the way for the Minster Wildcats, and she's also tied with Niekamp for St. Henry, also with 8 kills.
Niemeyer's serve, dug by Lange. Bellside will go to Niekamp. Over the blockers and down for the point.
Niekamp must have heard me. She didn't want to be tied with anybody. Gets a nice hit there on the ball.
Much needed point for the Redskins. Warren Bikey comes in to serve. Down 17-11. Looks over to Coach Rosenbeck. Dug by Sharp. Clooney chases it down. Olda gets flat-footed. Bellside. Schredeman, nice block by Oldegas for the point. So St. Henry tried to do that quick set in the middle, and Oldegas is there with the block.
Yeah, read it all the way. Great play. She mentioned gets the termination block. Minster hanging on to a 7-point lead.
She goes back to serve. That means Ella Mesher rotates into the front row. The other middle hitter in this Minster attack. All the way over, there's Niekamp. Off the blockers. Good hit by Niekamp, but she had to adjust to that set.
Yeah, she does a nice job of changing direction and to get herself a good angle, hit the ball, gets one there, gets her kill total up to 10.
This is St. Henry in the front row. Number 12, Cassidy Busher. First time, at least I've seen her in the front row or in the rotation tonight. There's a nice dig by Bergman. Mesher blocked at the net. They'll go over to Niekamp, and that'll be blocked by Mesher. Good job there by Mesher there as Niekamp not really able to hit it real well. And
yeah, Minster doing a great job of continuing that momentum. You know, St. Henry's made a couple nice plays, got the lead up to down to 5 or 6, and then Minster's responded, get a couple good blocks, a couple nice plays. They've been able to keep that 7-point lead throughout the mid to late part here of this second set.
Close to the net, there's Wolf, but they'll call a double hit there.
That's a tough one. You almost are always getting that as a setter. You feel like you're almost better just tapping it over, because 90% of the time it seems like they're going to call that on you.
I've seen that more often, and I guess in the theory is you're going back on it, so you're kind of catching it to do it. It's it's
pretty tough to take the spin off the ball, and that's what they're looking for.
Yep. As that's free balled over by Wolf. Whirling will set it to Schwierman. Over by Clooney. Chance for the Redskins. Whirling sets Seifring off the blocker, out of bounds. Big point there by Seifring.
Yeah, you see a little power from Seifring. She's on the left side, hits the blocker, goes out about all the way on the right side. So you know she's got some velocity behind it.
Niekamp continues to serve here, down by 5. Time that St. Henry needs to get a run, but that goes into the net.
Yeah, it's kind of been the pattern here, like you said, here in the second set. Minster's been able to just keep that 6 or 7 point edge. That serve error in the net there puts it back to 6.
Wolf serve across. Again, St. Henry having trouble on the serve receive. Wraparound play to Mesher off the blockers. Nice save by Niekamp. Set to Seifring for the kill.
Gets it across the double block. Should it through into the double block, but on the other side. And again, St. Henry trying to hang in there, down by 5.
Niekamp made a nice dig after a pretty good hit by Mesher by Minster.
Sure.
Clooney all the way over. Niemeyer will dink it. Whirling to Winter, didn't get enough on it.
That definitely is the trend we've seen tonight at both sides. Just not quite getting that timing down and getting that good second or first pass even to set something up.
And if they do, it's not more than about 2 points.
That's right.
It's not really consistent. I think Minster's starting to get more players hitting the ball, but
yep, they're both playing hard. There's no doubt about that. You can just tell the timing and the rhythm is just a little bit off, and throwing it out of sync.
Odell side into the game to serve and set. Down by 5 points. That will go sideways. Sharp does a nice job of chasing it down, and Minster survives that one. Bell side to Winter with a nice
reach.
Nice dink there. She kind of.
Yeah, again, it was the same kind of thing, right? She's going up ready to hit. The set's a little bit out of her normal place when she's looking for it. And so instead of hitting it hard, she just reaches back and dinks it over.
The thing is, both these teams have new setters this year. I know it's halfway through the season, but it's like St. Henry had Addie Vaughn setting the last 4 years.
Right.
It's tough to replace that experience. Nice hit by Niemeyer. Overpass back to Niemeyer. Battle, and they'll call St. Henry in the net. Battle at the net. Niemeyer wins that for the point. So Minster's trying to close it out here and even this match at 1. Clooney with the serve. Led by Niekamp. Bell side hit there by Clooney. Prenger from the right side, and it falls. Dana Prenger with a big point. 23-17 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Minster 2 points away from evening our match at 1. Led by Niekamp. Back set, hit by Seifring. Pushed over by Clooney. Niekamp chases it down. Dell side, hit by Seifring. Bump set to Niemeyer off the block. She hits it back, and Seifring hits it again there. Niemeyer with the point.
Wow, a lot of resilience there both ways, especially Minster is able to tip a couple blocks back their way, and Niemeyer able to finish it there at the end. There you see a good replay. A couple nice saves on both sides, especially in the Minster Wildcats, and Niemeyer able to finish it off.
That set point goes long for Minster. They still have 6 more set points to try to finish this one out. the Seafriend, as we talked about, this is their lineup to see if they can get back if you're St. Henry. Dug by Sharp. There's Clooney, will set Niemeyer with a dink, covered by Gels. Delside to Niekamp off the block. It goes wide. Nice save there by Delside. Nobody gets the second one. The Minster Wildcats even up our match. Final score on our First National Bank scoreboard, 25-18. We'll be back with set 3 here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Welcome back to the Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. As you see on our First National Bank scoreboard, Minster comes back strong in the second set to even our match.
Yeah, and it was really their game throughout. I mean, it was early on. It was pretty close, but they got up like 10-4 early in that, and really never looked back. Got in a nice rhythm. We talked about it, off air a little bit. They got Niemeyer more involved also with Wolf, and they got some nice serving. I remember Elmesher getting an ace in there, maybe 2, but they had a lot better balance all the way throughout. Got the ball to hitters much better, and then they got a couple blocks in there obviously as well. St. Henry's side, it really was a mirror of the first game. They just got a little less action from Minster the first game, but they're really struggling to get the ball to their hitters in a good place. That first pass has not been great for them. And so correspondence to that is they're just not getting it in a good place for their hitters to come up and hit the ball well. We talked about it when Seafriend's serving. That has seemed to be their best rotation, but typically they're only going to get a handful of points out of that. Not enough to win the whole match, but a boost.
Yeah, St. Henry, they have mainly 2 girls that hit, Seafriend and Niekamp, and why not when they're hitting? Minster has more of it. They need a more balanced attack.
Right.
And when they balance it, and they seem like they got their middle hitters more into it for that set than they did first set. So we start the third set, St. Henry with the serve overpass. Now back on the Minster side. Lange will set Niekamp out as a block. Overpass, Oldegus winds up, but it's wide.
A break there for St. Henry. Minster played that pretty well, getting the overpass, and just a little excited, knocks that one out of bounds.
1-0. St. Henry 10-5, 2-3 overall. Minster 9-5 and 2-3. And they'll be called an ace there by Seafriend as they're not able to really handle the first one.
I didn't notice as much in the first set, but I don't believe they started with this rotation, did they? With Seafriend back serving?
I don't think they did.
So maybe Coach Rosenbeck is listening to our broadcast, but they're starting with her back there to start this third set.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure that will fall. And Probably there's a spy right behind us to hear. She's tapped.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
She's broken in. So yeah, but it's whatever the reason, it's worked out well. And you want to be an assistant coach for her, Greg?
No, she's much smarter at this game than me, that's for sure.
Sharp with the hit across. The outside hit by Winter, blocked by Oldigus. Back road Seifert, there's Oldigus again. And it falls. Big block there by Bryn Oldigus.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job up front, timing those shots. And a big point needed there is not that it's definitely early here in the third set at 3-1, but St. Henry came off to a quick start. And Minster needed to end a little bit of that run.
Bellside will set it to Chloe Gels. Dug by Clooney. Wolf from the back row, dug by Seifert. There's Niekamp. There's a nice dig by Wolf, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, another big swing there by Niekamp.
Schruderman checks in the lineup in the front row. The other middle hitter, Carly Winter, back to serve.
Yeah, a nice start, I was going to say, for St. Henry as they now lead 4-1. Trying to build some momentum they did not really have in that second set, but a long serve there gives it back to Minster.
Third set obviously is very critical here when you're tied 1-1. Niemeyer with his serve. There by Seifert. Wraparound play executed perfectly there, that time by Sydney Schruderman.
Yeah, good attack. You mentioned we haven't seen a ton of these tonight, so see if St. Henry can put a couple together. They get a good one there. And a nice swing by Sydney Schruderman.
Those wraparound plays, I always like to credit the setter as well. You always have to go back set on that. That's not as easy as these setters make it look.
Yeah, it's not just the back set even, it's the timing and the location.
Yep.
Because you're right, it's a difficult set.
There's a hit by Niemeyer, that is long. I'm sorry, Niekamp. Or they would say it's long. I thought they may call a touch, but it's point Minster.
Yeah, I got a little ahead of that one, did Niekamp, and overswung a little bit there.
And Oldigus is served, led by Niekamp. Will set Seifert with a running start from the back row. And showing some athletic ability there by Brianna Seifert.
Yeah, good hit there, as you mentioned, from the back.
You know, 20 years ago, probably even 10 years ago, you didn't see near the hitting from the back row as what you did now.
Especially now with the power and the accuracy, you see it now, for sure.
That will go short, just across as Wolf slides in. Hit across. Whirling sets. That's
Sydney Schruderman.
Schruderman with the hit.
She'll record her second kill here early in set number 3.
Talking about that back row hitting, I think a lot of it changed when Miss Paige Jones was so effective with it that she was one of a kind, but I think more teams put that in there as that goes long.
Yeah, I think it definitely got some attention.
Timeout on the floor by Minster. And we'll step aside. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
8-3 in favor of St. Henry's. They get off to a good start here in the third set.
Yeah, you definitely tell St. Henry's goal was to start off better. Obviously, that's your goal every time, but you know they clearly didn't play it near as well in that second set. Wanted to get a good lead, good start. They've done that so far here now. Minster's opportunity. They're down by 5. It's early, but we've seen volleyball enough that usually when you start out with that lead, you either get it back right here real soon or it slips away. So Minster's opportunity here to climb back into this third set.
We'll go Niekamp from the back row. Nice dig by Sharp. Back set will be called for the lift. And now the timeout, St. Henry the point.
Yeah, those are the kind of points that let the game get away from you a little bit. You know, when you're down 5 and then get a tough break, not necessarily a break, but a ball that miss hit to get that lead, and then you get an ace on top of it. Just what we were talking about. That's how the momentum tends to ride in this game.
That was a great ace. It's rare that you get an ace to hit the floor, but she hit it, curved it right in that corner. Dug by Sharp. Nice pass. Clooney hit by Mesher. Hit on 2 by Wolf. Dug by Whirling. Lange will set Niekamp from the back row, just inside the line.
Yeah, Niekamp really showing all the skills here in set number 3. Popped in a couple aces. Now she gets another one from the back row, and she just smokes that one right down the middle and catches the back line. St. Henry now up by 8.
11-3, dug by Bergman. Sharp will try to get all the way over to Wolf. Dug again by Niekamp. Hit by Busher, blocked by Mesher. Bergman from the back row, and it will fall. Savannah Bergman, credit her with a kill. A little bit of a break there, but a much needed side out for the Wildcats. And you talk about when you fall behind like this and rally scoring, you got to get a run yourself, or very hard to come back.
For sure.
Running hit by Seifring, block, Mesher and Clooney.
Big point there by Minster. That's how you get your team back into it, that's for sure. Termination block cuts the lead to 6.
Reset. Not able to make it across. Into the front row goes Carly Winter as Grace Lange libero to serve. A 12-5 lead. Looks over to Coach Rosenbeck. Led by Wolf. Clooney to Wolf, blocked and down. Ivy Wolf with a kill.
Another strong attack there from Ivy Wolf.
Wolf back to serve. That brings Alyssa Niemeyer into the front row. Whirling. And they'll go Seifring. She was awful close to that line. I guess she was a front row hitter. Hit by Niemeyer. Pass there to Busher, blocked, out of bounds. Point St. Henry. Delside comes into the game, as well as Chloe Gels into the front row for St. Henry. Two teams had the same record in the league, and you can tell why.
Yeah, definitely very comparable.
Dug by Sharp. Back set Mesher. Nice hit by Ella Mesher. Not really a wraparound play, but she did a nice job going from the middle to the right side there as a junior Mesher now back to serve. Dug by Lange. Bell side to Winter. Reset hits of the Wolf, another cross. Point Minster.
Another strong hit there from Ivy Wolf. Definitely been a good hitting force here for the Wildcats tonight.
Out sails long.
That's why it's so hard to make that run back and rally when it's rally scoring, because you make a nice play, but when you try to make the second nice play and you overhit a serve, you give it right back. You know, it's really tough. You gotta put 3 or 4 together to really catch up 1 or 2.
Niemeyer is Lange with a nice dig. Niekamp through the blockers again for the kill.
Yeah, nice high set there for Niekamp. Patiently waited on that one. As you'll see here on the replay, a good setup. You see she pops that one right up for her. Able to deliver it through the double block.
Seifring serve, dug by Wolf. Overpass, won by Clooney.
Clooney takes on 2 of the St. Henry blockers, and
strong blockers.
Strong block, and she went up aggressively and put that one down.
Remember in the days they used to call like a simultaneous hit, and they used to call a replay?
Replay, right.
Somewhere along the line they just decided, well, whoever's the stronger wins that one.
Remember when you only scored points when you were serving?
Yeah, I remember that. That changed around the mid, I want to say it was around 2004 or 5. My daughter was playing then. I know it switched there, and it really changed the whole game, I think, with rally scoring. Took a little bit to get used to for the old-timers, but Chloe Gallus blocked. There was Oldigus again. Delside sets Niekamp, and again, when they need a point, Niekamp generally delivers. St. Henry, they had a lead, I think, at one time by 8. Pretty well riding this. Minster got it to 5. It's at 6 right now. Probably winner with the serve. There's Niemeyer from the right side. A nice hit.
Yeah, nice setup there by Jaden Clooney. And Niemeyer able to deliver. You'll see here on the replay. And watch the setup. Pops that right up in front of her. Gives Niemeyer good time to come up and make that swing.
Yeah, she set it and then she moved out of the way.
Yep.
That was a great set there by Clooney. And there'll be a double hit there on St. Henry. And maybe Minster's making their run here.
Yeah, these are one of those big points coming, right? You got to 4. If you make a bad shot here, it's going to go back to 5. But if you can get a good serve in again and make a nice play, you can cut to 3. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but in volleyball, it's huge. And there it is, a little double hit by Minster. Keeps that lead, and that momentum kind of just stays there. You really didn't feel like it's kind of starting to go Minster way, but that 1 point kind of says, no, we're going to stay here, kind of the midway point. St. Henry hangs on with their 5-point advantage.
17-12. Dug by Wolf. This time Pranger will try to hit it. Nice save there by Whirling. Bumped across by Seifert. There's Oldigus. Clooney all the way over Wolf for the kill.
We said it before, but it deserves being said. Another nice setup by Jaden Clooney. Really placed that ball in a nice place to the hitter. And you see the result. That's what we were talking about earlier, right? Neither team was really getting their hitters good balls to hit. That was a great one. And Ivy Wolf able to put it away.
There's Niekamp. Dug by Bergman. Schwiedeman dinks it across. Clooney close. Mesher. Lange. They'll go to Niekamp. Block, but somebody's in the net.
Yeah, it was Niekamp on the swing. Went into the net.
So good volley there. Timeout on the floor. We will keep it right here. I'd like to recognize our Keys to the Game sponsor, Keyhole Pizza. Replay is Winners Meats. Our starting lineups was brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Greg and I will pick up player of the game sponsored by NKTelco Sports. On our First National Bank scoreboard, Minster trying to creep in. 17-14 as you see the Redskins around Tricia Rosenbeck. These two coaches, both St. Henry alums. Cami Leifeld-Garman and Tricia Naisman Rosenbeck. Also, there's 2 other MAC coaches, Diana Kramer, who's a Webker in St. Henry, and also Kenzie Bergman in Versailles. So a lot of that strong St. Henry tradition brought out coaches. And right now, Coach Rosenbeck trying to have her team hang on here in the 3rd set.
Yeah, they've played solid here in the 3rd, but you got to give Minster some credit. They've crawled back into this thing. Behind their leading hitter tonight, Ivy Wolf with 11 kills. And on the St. Henry side, Niekamp with 14. And we've seen both of them as a big key in this 3rd set. Minster trying to cut it under 3.
There's Niekamp for the kill.
Right on cue. There's a reason she's their leading kill getter. She gets another one there, a big one, to push the lead back to 4 for St. Henry.
She goes back to serve, and the other big hitter, Seifert, into the front row. Dug there by Sharp. Clooney will go over to Wolf, and she returns it.
I love it when I talk about stats, and the 2 people I just talked about make big plays right on cue. And another big shot there by Ivy Wolf. A couple big points coming here. You always talk about that getting the 21st. Minster can get a couple back here. They can almost tie this thing up after being down 6 or 7 early in this set. Sorry.
Whirling over to Seifert, dig by Bergman, and it falls. Nice big there. Nice dig by Bergman for the point.
Yeah, she's had a couple of those here tonight for the Wildcats. Big one there. Cuts the lead to 2.
Bergman pretty excited there as Minster rallying. Led by Niekamp. Schwiedeman with the dink. Sharp sets Wolf. Whirling chases it down. Seifert flat-footed for the kill. Nice hit there when she couldn't get her running start, but she makes the most of it for the point. So taking that look. See how that set was a little further back, and she basically had to jump straight up.
Right.
And they're getting a big point, puts the lead back to 3. Dug by Grisa. Clooney, Mesher for the kill. Nice job on the quick middle hit. Mesher with the point. So Minster gets the side out quickly as Wolf to serve. Niemeyer now in the front row.
Oh,
there's
a big ace.
Well, that knuckled.
Big ace, Ivy Wolf, and Minster coming all the way back, trailing out just by 1 here in set 3. They won the second one, lost the first, so this third set, a big one.
They were down by 8 early in this set. Dug by Niekamp. Well set, Seifring down the line.
Big shot by Brianna Seifring. We talked about it earlier, 2 big hitters on that St. Henry side. Niekamp and Seifring, and they're on display here again. A great shot down the line. St. Henry gets their lead back to 2.
Elladell side, dug by Sharp. Clooney, wrap around the Mesher. Nice dig there by Dell side. Niekamp from the back row, dig by Grisa. Close to that, Clooney takes it over, and it falls. We talked about that close one at the net, and that time she took it over.
Yeah, absolutely. A tough play for her. You really have nothing to do with it other than dink it over. St. Henry not able to get a good setup on it. And Minster back within 1 again.
There's Chloe Gels with a big hit. Gels is usually on the right side there. Got that set on the serve on the left side.
Freshman hits that ball well. Gets a nice clean one there. When she went up, I thought it was Seifring because that same body frame really came through the ball well.
And here's the lineup for St. Henry with Seifring serving and Niekamp rotates in the front row. Dug by Wolf. They go over to Niemeyer. Hammers it. And they'll call a point. Did they call somebody in the net there?
I believe so.
Must have been.
Niemeyer was playing through it. She wanted to keep going. She hit both of those hard.
20-21. Minster still work to do. They haven't quite caught St. Henry, but another chance here. Bell side wraparound. Winner down the line. Carly Winner.
Another big play coming through there for St. Henry. You see here on the replay, Carly Winter on the slide play. Good execution right down the line. St. Henry's hit quite a few on both sides down the line there tonight. Another big point.
Here's Clooney. Oldigas had the right idea. It was open, but didn't get enough on it.
Definitely had the spot, read it well. Execution is a big part of that, though. That's going to lead us to a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. I'd like to let you know NKTelco Sports and sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replay times are Saturday, October 10th at 8 and Sunday, October 11th, also at 8. The game will be available for 1 week on video on demand at nktelco.com. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and nktelco.com/sports. 23-20, and Greg, this has been our best set of the match so far.
Yeah, we talked about the setups, excuse me, for each team earlier in the match, really struggling with that. That's all started to come together now for both teams. They're starting to really get that first pass a lot better, getting it up to their setter in a good location so they can make a play, and then the hitters can make plays. And it's definitely been much better volleyball, if you will, in the last half of that second set and all of this third one.
23-20, here's one of those critical points here that it's almost a must point for Minster here. St. Henry trying to get 1 point closer. Dug by Sharp. Back set. Niemeyer, that will go wide. And St. Henry 1 point away from winning this third set.
Yeah, if you're Minster, you got exactly what you wanted. They did a nice job, serve, receive, set it up well, got it to one of your good hitters, Niemeyer. Just hit it a little wide and out of bounds.
Set point. Carly Winter off the top of the net. Nice save by Sharp. Hit across by Niemeyer in the corner on the line.
What a shot by Niemeyer. deep in the far right corner on the push. And still put Minster in a heck of a spot. They got to get 3 straight points here to stay in this third set.
Niemeyer to serve, that brings Idu Wolf into this. Has been a pretty good rotation for the Wildcats. 1 point at a time. Dug by Niekamp. Chased down by Delside. There's Niekamp blocked. Pranger with the kill. She had the block and then got the overpass to put it away.
And it really started at the serve receive though again. You know, it really wasn't that great of a play. Niekamp had to hit the ball pretty much what she was given, you know, not really given a great spot there, and point went to Minster.
Now St. Henry with the timeout. Both of these coaches have used both of their timeouts, and these players have been working, these coaches have been working, trying to keep these teams. St. Henry jumped out early in this set. They were up by 7, I think 8.
I think it was 11-3 at the beginning.
Yes, and then it's like, oh, we talked about how, you know, the rally scoring, how you try to come back. As you see Coach Rosenbeck talking to her team, she's a pretty inexperienced team really compared to, she had a juggernaut the last couple of years and a lot of talent. But this team has gotten better as the season's gone on, and they're trying to stay on here 1 point in this critical third set.
Yeah, and like I said, tough to come back from that big of a deficit and rally scoring. And it's going to show right here, Minster's got to still get 2 in a row here to get back into this.
See what the serve receive is here. There is a nice pass to Delside, and they will go to Niekamp. Block down the blockers. Good pass, set, and the kill by Niekamp wins the set for the Redskins as they now win the third set 25-22. They lead the match 2-1. We'll be back with the fourth set here on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
When I graduated from Salina, I didn't know much about the job market here.
I knew I wanted to come back to the area. I went to Hometown Opportunity where I was looking for a local job.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me.
It linked me directly with those local companies.
And the last 6 months have been wonderful to feel that family environment again.
Welcome back to the Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. A very well-played third set goes in favor of the Redskins as they now take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it's really been like it is a lot of times in volleyball. It's the beginning, and we talked about St. Henry starting with Seafring back at the serving in that rotation, and not sure if they always start like that or not. Didn't see that at the beginning, but they definitely did in that third set, and it helped them get on a nice start. And they really just fed on that throughout that third set. And it's amazing how volleyball works like that. Like I said, you get a little something going, and the 4-point lead goes to 6 and the 7 and just keeps going up. But I give Minster credit too, because they did not shy away from that. They fought all the way back, but it's just really tough. If you get down more than about 5, it seems like in rally scoring, it's really a tough hill to climb. Not saying it can't be done, it just makes it a lot harder. So here we go, set number 4. Minster will take the first pointer, a wide shot out of bounds.
1-0 here. As we've talked about, their records are very similar, and it shows in this match. Two evenly matched opponents. Hit by Clooney, did a nice job of staying away as that return hit goes out of bounds. So here is that rotation as Seafring rotates back. You have Gels, Winter, and Niekamp in the front row. Coach Rosenbeck's Redskins. By Pranger, will set Dana back. Seafring chased down. Nice job by Delside. Hit across. Winter, or Pranger through the blockers. Nice save by St. Henry. Niekamp blocked. That time it was Lily Barhorse that checked into the lineup. And she played JV tonight, but nice block there by the freshman. Wrap around the Winner, and Carly puts it away. Say Carly with the winner.
Yes, there. Nice play there. Good wheel route again there by St. Henry.
2-2 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Off the tape, and it falls. Last year, St. Henry 1-3. They actually defeated Minster the last 5 years. The last time Minster beat St. Henry was in a district final back in 2014. So St. Henry has had the better of Minster the last few years, and there's Sydney Schwitterman with a big block. 4-2. A little bit of a lead for St. Henry is. There's Sharp. Chased down by Clooney. Bergman will have to bump it over. She's had 2 kills that way. There's a dink by Niekamp, covered by the Wildcats. They'll set Wolf with a dink. There's Niekamp there. In the middle is Schweden. Barhorse blocks it. Bumped across. We go to Barhorse. I don't know if that ever made it over.
It looked like it cleared the net.
5-2 is, as you talked about earlier, Greg, this is a danger part here if you're Minster.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get behind much more than here, if at all.
Strong serve, but too strong. Winner wanted to touch, but that will go long as Barhorst serves. Early in the season, she played a little varsity. Oldegus was on the IL, if you will. Nice save there by Delside. Chance for Minster here. Clooney will go to Mesher. Leg by Seafring. There's Niekamp for the kill.
Good setup and finish there by Niekamp. St. Henry able to get it up to a 6-3 lead here in set number 4. They've got a 2-1 advantage.
And 12 Cassidy Busher, one of 3 seniors on this team in the front row for St. Henry. Freshman Whirling not able to get it across.
That's 2 service errors already here in the 4th set from St. Henry.
Bagrisip checks in the lineup to serve. Looks over to Coach Cammie Garman in her 10th year here at Minster. Leg there by Seafring. There'll be a lift. Seafring, her record going into the year was 124-93. Coach Rosenbeck, 81-20, both of them entering this season. Very successful coaches. As Niekamp, big angle. Wolf able to get a arm on it. Bumped across. Whirling. They go Niekamp in the middle, and Nia Niekamp with another kill.
Yeah, just keep feeding her, and she's coming through. Gets the lead back to 2 for St. Henry. They've got 3 error points, or however you want to call them. 2 service errors and a mishit error, a double hit here already in this 4th set, giving Minster better than half their points off of just some careless mistakes from St. Henry.
Battle at the net. Now on the Minster side. Grease up Clooney to Wolf. Blocked. Busher and Seafring. Or check that, Schwiedeman.
And you can see a little energy off the St. Henry side especially. They're really getting into this fourth set, trying to build that momentum. Still just at a 3-point lead here. Minster just looking for an answer.
Niekamp, she does it all, this time with an ace.
Yeah, the way this matches, when I'd say if St. Henry gets another point here, you'll see Minster going to a timeout pretty quick. Both these teams have really kept it around that 4 or 5 point as far as trying to keep their teams focused and break up that momentum.
Wolf. They'll go by Seafree. They'll set Niekamp from the back row. Minster chasing it down and able to get it back.
Nice hustle there by the Wildcats.
There's Busher with the hit. Cassidy Busher, a rare opportunity, and the senior finishes it. Busher, the only other seniors are Schwieterman and Delside on this team. There's a dig by Wolf. Wrap around Mesher, a little too long, and a lead now at 6 from St. Henry. And there's a timeout on the floor. Coach Garman with the timeout when we return on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hope you're enjoying Grand Lakes Health presentation with NKTelco Sports here. We're in the 4th set. And as Greg has mentioned a few times, whoever usually starts out in the lead goes to the advantage here. And right now, St. Henry with a 6-point lead.
Yeah, definitely got some nice momentum, some big points. They're feeding Niekamp a lot here in the 4th set. She's made some big plays, and she's back to serve now. And they've got a 6-point lead, and Minster at the danger zone here. They need to get a couple points to get back into this 4th set.
Not able to get it over there. Now a 7-point lead. Niekamp just a sophomore, so these coaches get to see her play for 2 more years after this year. Have a great match here tonight. And there's Wolf down the line, dug by Whirling. Seafring's hit his block. They'll try it again with Seafring. And this time down the blockers on the Minster side.
And again, we talked about the power of that arm swing at Seafring as well. Does a nice job, had a very limited space there and able to just power it through the double block. And quickly St. Henry up to an 8-point lead.
Bergman from the back row goes wide, and now a 9-point lead. In favor of the Redskins. That will sail along. St. Henry won the first set 25-22. Minster won the second set 25-18, and St. Henry won the third one 25-22. And now they're in the driver's seat. They got a little ways to go. It's Ivy Wolf with an ace.
Yeah, that's one way to get your team back into it. Big ace there by Wolf, but Minster's still trailing by 7, and we're down, I believe, 7 in that second set, the third set, which they eventually lost, but they really fought back.
And there's another ace as St. Henry let it go, and it dropped right at the line.
As they really fought back to get back into that match. The problem is it took them a little bit.
And I don't think they ever tied it up either, did they? Got it within more.
You're right, they did. They got within 1 point.
So Wolf trying to keep it going here. St. Henry with a little bit of trouble. Seaford with a nice hit, dug by Greasup. Clooney over to Niemeyer, down the line. A nice hit by Niemeyer.
And 3 great responses by Minster. That's how you get back into this. A couple good aces from Wolf and a good hit there by Niemeyer. They can do that a couple more times. They can get right back into this 4th set.
Good spot on that serve by Wolf. Free balled over. Slide play. Mesher off the blockers for the point. 14-10. Minster scored 4 points in a row. Coach Rosenbeck will take the timeout. and you're watching MAC Volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Minster Wildcats trailed by, I think, 9, trying to get it back.
Yeah, it was 14-5. So
14-5, down by 9. And making a run here.
Absolutely. Some very good serving from Wolf. She started it, still serving. You know, timeouts really, that's the point, right? To change the momentum. So see if Minster can keep it going. They can run, obviously, 4 more off again. They'll be right back into this.
Good there by Lange. Whirling, sets up Seafring in the block. Block it back to the head judge.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a second there. That one came back hard, right off the block. Hope he's okay. As that was right in front of us here, the block, the Seafring hitting that ball. It came off the block. She got the point. And everybody realizing that it got him here. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it on the replay, but it's right in front of him here, and you can see the ball right off the block, right into his face, and he's in some line of sight up there, and no doubt.
Point by Mesher. Hey, you know, it's pretty amazing that those refs don't get hit more often.
It is.
Because
it really is.
You're
right there.
You're right there, and that's where the left-hand side, most times the hitting's there. Now the serve will go long.
Well, and you're watching the game, too. You're not watching the ball. You know what I mean? You're watching the ball in the game, not thinking about protecting yourself.
Right. They got the best view in the house. And now St. Henry, 5-point lead. With Delside. Minster has trouble. Point for St. Henry. They're wanting to.
I think Minster question. Minster coach wondering what that was, and because I think she fisted that second hit. I wasn't sure what the call was on that, but
call stands in the vernacular of the NFL.
That's right.
Delside was good by Grease-up, overpass, back on by Clooney. Good reaction, bumped across into the corner. Nice job by Sharp to chase it back. Now back on the St. Henry side. Delside to Seafring, puts it away. Talk about Niekamp being a sophomore, Seafring's just a junior.
Right,
so
right. You mentioned the youth, you know, and they've played Gals in here a couple times before this. She's only a freshman. You know, there's definitely a lot of youth on this St. Henry team. And on the Minster side as well, as they've played some underclassmen as well.
Delside with a 7-point lead. That sails wide. Sharp with the ball, will give it to Clooney. He's trying a little run to get it within 4. A couple rotations ago, and nice job by Clooney. Another knuckleball just dropped. You know, there's a lot of, I've talked to coaches and players. You want to hit it where the air, where you put the air is. That'll make the ball curve. She did a good job there. Nice dig there by Clooney. Tip by Winter.
There's a Wildcat in the net.
Side out to the Redskins. Seafring back to serve. This is their lineup with Gels, Winter, and Niekamp in the front row. Niemeyer. Outside, there's Niekamp. Sharp chasing it down. Not quite able to save it as it goes wide. Mia Niekamp with another kill. Another timeout on the floor. Another reminder, NKTelco and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HG on Channel 503. Replays are on Saturday, October 10th at 8, the 11th at 8. Game will be available for 1 week on video on demand on nktelco.com. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. See the Wildcats around Coach Garmin. You know, they've had a slow start the last set and also this set after playing a very good second set, but now they have an uphill climb.
For sure. We talked about it, you know, a couple different times. It's just with rally scoring, it's really hard to get that far behind and against a good team be that perfect, basically, because you can't make any mistakes at that point, and you're just fighting yourself back the whole way. And like you said, it was down 9. They got it to 4 for a moment, and then Minster went on a little run, or sorry, St. Henry went on a little run themselves, and now it's back to 7 again at 20-13.
Seafreen, nice dig by Sharp. She's done a nice job at libero. Hit by Niemeyer. Dug by Delside. They'll set Niekamp for the kill.
Yeah, a good first pass there from St. Henry on that one, able to set that play up. That is kill number 19. For Niekamp.
And St. Henry's 10-5, but they've won 6 and 7. They started out slow. They're ranked 9th, and this is a team that's only going to get better as the tournament trail gets closer. Barhorse with a hit. Bum set. Niekamp off the blockers. They're Sharp. Niemeyer with the kill. Listen, Niemeyer's really improved their hitting. I think it's the 3rd game I've seen in Minster, and nice set there by Clooney.
Yeah, she hits so aggressively. Like, there's a lot of anger in her shot when it comes off of her hand. That's her 12th kill now to even her up with Ivy Wolf. So they've got some nice support on that Minster side. 12 attack kills both ways, her and Ivy Wolf.
Niekamp, there's Clooney, chases it down. Wildcats try to save it, but not able to on another kill by Niekamp. Sydney Schwieterman into the front row. Puts Carly Winter in the serve with a 22-14 lead and 3 points away from winning the match here for the Redskins. Dug by Sharp. Back set Prenger. There's Delside again. They just have to bump it across. Dug by Wolf. Clooney will go back to Wolf. Off the blocker, saved by Schwieterman. They go to Gels. Blocked by Minster. By Niekamp, blocked back. Barhorst and Prenger there for the point for Minster. Barhorst will go back to serve. Ella Mesher into the front row. Minster with a lot of ways to go here, down by 7. Back set Schwieterman for the point.
Good play, Cindy Schwieterman. She's had some big hits tonight for St. Henry.
Cassidy Busher into the front row. St. Henry looking to go 11-5 overall and even their MAC record at 3-3. Their losses have come to Marion, New Bremen, and Fort Recovery. Their wins have come over Coldwater and Versailles in the MAC. They go to Schwieterman and a big dink there. And St. Henry at match point. (24-15) on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. It's Lydia Winter whirling to serve, didn't make it across. Minster 2-3 in the MAC. Their losses have come to New Bremen, New Knoxville, and Marion. Their wins over Delta St. John and Parkway. It's Ava Griesup trying to keep the Wildcats alive. Griesup serve, dug by Niekamp. Whirling to Niekamp. And fittingly, Mia Niekamp puts it away for the Redskins. As the St. Henry Redskins prevail in 4 sets over the Wildcats. 25-22, 18-25, 25-22, and 25-16 there on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be back to wrap it up on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
As you see in our First National Bank scoreboard, very evenly matched game goes in favor of the Redskins as they win in 4 over the Wildcats. With the final numbers, Mr. Greg Burney.
Thanks, Dave. So you see the stats here on the screen. Pretty even for the most part, as the match was most of the night. You know, we got some side outs obviously in there, but kills definitely a little more advantage for St. Henry. They had Niekamp ending up with 21 kills, so she really, especially at the end, like I think she had 13 or 14 going into that last set, and St. Henry did a nice job of really feeding her down the stretch, and she took it home for them. But individually for the visiting St. Henry, Redskins, Gels had 2 kills, Sweeterman 8, Busher 2, Wendell 1, Niekamp, as I mentioned, 21, Whirling with a kill, Winter with 5, and Seafring also contributed there with 11. They also had 4 blocks, 1 by Gels, 2 by Sweeterman, and 1 by Niekamp, and also finished with 5 aces, 3 of those also by Niekamp, 1 by Winter, 1 by Seafring. For the home team, the Minster Wildcats, they finished with 40 kills. They were led by Ivy Wolf with 12, along with Alicia Niemeyer. Clooney had a kill, Mesher 6, Lily Barhorst a kill, Bryn Oligas 2, Dana Pranger 4, and Savannah Bergman with 2. Minster also finished with 8 blocks, 1 by Clooney, 2 by Mesher, 1 by Barhorst, 3 by Oligas, that's Bryn Oligas, and 1 by Ivy Wolf. And they also had 9 aces, 2 by Clooney, 3 by Mesher, 1 by Niemeyer, and 3 by Ivy Wolf.
St. Henry Redskins go to 11-5 overall. They even their MAC record at 3-3 as Minster falls to 9-6 overall. They're now 2-4 in the MAC, and just a pretty evenly matched. These 2 teams play again. I imagine it would go 4 or 5 again. As it seemed like early, both teams it was slow getting going, especially the first hit. But after that, the third set on, it was good volleyball, and St. Henry just jumped out to leads there in the 3rd and 4th set.
Yeah, no doubt. And like I said, down the stretch, and they really started to feed Niekamp down the stretch there as well. And I think Minster kind of got in that same groove. They started really to identify Niemeyer and Wolf, and were really playing to that well, got some nice hits down the stretch. They just got behind in both that third and the fourth set really early. Boy, if you could start at like 8 for Minster for both of those games, they're completely different, I think, in the end. But that's the problem. The beginning was just a struggle both times, and they were down 5 or 6 points and just could never really quite catch up.
Our player of the game brought to you by NKTelco, given to an NKTelco player, and our player of the game will be Ivy Wolf.
Yeah, she had a solid match. You heard me mention the stats, but they're at the bottom, 12 kills, 2 aces, and a block. Just a solid all-around performance.
So congratulations to Ivy. She's our player of the game, but congratulations to St. Henry Redskins as they win over 4 in Minster. For our cameraman, Mark Fissel, our director, Bryce Hamrick, my partner, Greg Burney, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.